Since you are a frequency-controlled society, the ability of humanity to create technologies has been limited. In a less controlled society that has greater outreach or travel capabilities through space and greater interaction between star systems, technological advances are quite astounding and uplifting. Many gifts and influences from outside this planet have been hushed up. Some information has, of course, been given to the planet in many different ways, and the resulting technologies have brought about great changes in lifestyle. One of the changes in lifestyle that occurred during this century was the introduction of movies. A whole new way of influencing thought was brought to the planet by the film industry. Just as there is a movie industry on this planet, there are those in space who have a holographic industry. They make holographic inserts, dramas that look just like they are real, and insert them through portals into your reality. Since these space beings have been around for hundreds of thousands of years, and humanity's frequencies have been controlled, it is quite easy to hoodwink humans. Holographic inserts have been used on Earth to manipulate and control consciousness and to change the story of information to one of disinformation. As we see it, those who use the holographic inserts are not always after bringing light or information or upliftment to people. They have ulterior motives, although they may pass them off as light. These are the false light, the dork farces, the farces of dorkness. Holographic experiences, especially viewings in the sky, are set up to influence a large group of people at once. Many, though not all, UFO sightings have been holographic inserts. There have been holographic inserts of one individual, designed in many ways, projected simultaneously in many different cultures. That is why some of Earth's religious stories are parallel from one corner of the world to another, when there was no physical contact. Holographic inserts look exactly like 3D reality. They are creations of events, manufactured and inserted into your reality to look as if they are part of normal action. They are used to influence the minds of observers, and they are very difficult to recognize. You will have plenty of practice in the next number of years when, for example, in the Middle East and other areas around this planet, a lot of extraterrestrial activities will come into force and begin to be published. Some of these grand events will be very legitimate, and yet some of them will be inserts designed to move the consciousness of humanity toward the one world order of control. Holographic inserts have energy fields that can be dowsed. Dowsing rods move differently in them because of their energy being diverse and vibrating at a very high rate. You can walk into one and participate in it. People may be part of them and swear that they are real, but they are orchestrated holographic events designed to influence the minds and control the minds and hearts of humans. Holographic inserts are not done for information, they are done for control. They are simply an aspect of technology that exists. The technology does not exist in the third dimension. It exists in other dimensions, and they need dimensional fusions. What is the difference between dimensions? Why is one dimension important to another? Because each dimension has a different vibratory rate, or way the molecules move. These holographic inserts need places where the dimensions are already merged or fused, because they need to play through the other dimensions in order to enter here. You, as members of the family of light, are intending to merge dimensions. Your task is to pull other dimensions into this reality, to have your emotional system handle the different molecular fluctuations and be able to make it okay. You are learning to perceive through your feeling centers and to teach others how to do this. You are the way showers. You will recognize holographic inserts by feeling. They won't feel right. Something will feel fishy or strange or weird. When holographic inserts are put into your reality, something is not right. As members of the family of light, your coatings and filaments will not feel good, even if you are just looking at the projection of a holographic insert on television, because they are used to control you rather than bring you upliftment. They are used to drive your emotions to a low point so that the reptilians can eat off your lower emotions and bring you to new levels of control. The huge portal that we are presently discussing is the portal in the Middle East. It is gigantic. Many holographic inserts or dramas have been inserted through that portal to upset the minds and beliefs of the population. Since this portal is in the midst of a crisis for thousands of years now, it is a prime candidate for holographic inserts, and also prime for a belief system to alter this chaotic world and get everyone to move in a positive direction. The Middle East is a portal where many dimensions meet, and where entities from other dimensions can come onto this planet. It is an interdimensional hotspot. In recent times, the last 40 or 50,000 years, many civilizations have surfaced and many religious dramas have started in the Middle East. Because of this vortex, holographic inserts are easier to produce in that area, just like movies are easier to produce in Hollywood. A potential holographic insert in this portal is the arrival of extraterrestrials from space, or crystal returning, or some other god returning, or some other savior, or some reason for everyone to begin to follow one way of thinking. At this time, as we see it, it is not a portal of light. An example of a holographic insert that was put into the planet in the past to change the course of history is the crucifixion of crystal. The drama that was played out and passed on historically to you is not the reality that the crystal one came in to play. A dark version of this entity's life was molded and designed in a holographic entertainment movie, which was then inserted and played out as if it were real. The crystal one came in as a committee of beings over a period of time. The story that you have been told is a heavily dramatized, marketed version, a very controlled version of who this entity was and is. Part of the crystal drama you have been taught was a holographic insert. And part of what you will discover in the future about the crystal one has the potential of being another holographic insert. So be aware. Use your intuition. Use your open heart to feel all that you are told and shown. Most people would say that we Pleiadians are sacrilegious and of the devil to say these things. How can we question what the Bible says? How can we question all of these things? Because they were all said and done by reptilians. That was all they were, the dork farces. They created these holographic inserts to bring back dark control of the population on this planet. In reality, the Crystal One was sent as a systems buster, a member of the family of light, to bring light through that portal in the middle. This created a way for many to enter and seed a new reality that would prepare the consciousness of humanity for the cycle that will terminate in approximately the next few decades, or less, depending on how events proceed. The Crystal One came not as an entity, but as a number of entities, influencing people in humanity's dark time. A time when human beings were ready to understand their mysteries. There are a number of dramas going on with the crystal entity. There is the original blueprint, the plan of the Crystal Committee to come in, to spread light and love and information, and to show humans how powerful and multidimensional they really are. Then there were the reptilians who said, "What are we going to do about this? These ones are coming into our portal, and we want control over this portal. How are we going to be able to convert their teachings? This is a free will universe, so we can do whatever we want." So they created a holographic insert of the drama of Crystal being crucified to create fear and emotions out of someone else's intentions and to move consciousness in a downward spiral that was not originally intended at all. This means that in a free will universe, it is possible, particularly in portal areas, for one group of demigods to raid another's story and insert their own version of it. At the time, perhaps, it did not affect that many, although over time it became a viral cancer affecting the whole globe. We know this is frustrating for many of you. Yet what we are doing by sharing this information with you is getting you to move and to feel and to remember and not think so much. This is not a process of logical thinking. It is a process of feeling. Do you understand why you have come here at this time to bust the system? Do you understand how complex frequency control really is? Do you understand how available frequency control is to all of the human species? And therefore, if humans would harmonize with one another and act as though you are all completely provided for and believe and create reality, then you can. We, the Pleiadians, said that light is underestimated on this planet. Truly it is. Light is love, is truth. If it became known how many individuals are gaining sovereignty over their thoughts and lives, and how many humans are broadcasting this sovereignty and living to teach it to others, those in charge would do something about it rather quickly. Light is underestimated, and that is a good thing, because light is going to liberate you all. You have an exciting assignment, an enviable job, and you have all the help you're going to need to complete your task. There has been a tremendous influx of entities and motherships floating around this planet that are now acting as intermediaries, or perhaps even literal transducers of energy. Many of you have implants inside you that respond to these communications and that help you bypass psychotronic warfare and psyops and dark control. You have implants that block and interfere with the dark systems of control. These implants are very positive. You are not abducted and probed to receive them against your will. They are spiritual implants that you called to yourself as tools to receive the light. These implants are being activated now. Many of you are finding that you are feeling elevated. You are feeling light tingling through your cells. You can feel it now. Your spiritual implants are turning on now. As you become more trusting of your innate abilities, you will be able to manifest before you a light entity who will come physically and begin to teach you. Channeling, or the process of bringing information through another being, will become completely archaic as each of you manifest your own literal being to teach you as an aspect of your higher self. In the meantime, we are here to teach you too, to remind you of who you are, and to give you an idea of what you can create for yourself. What we want more than anything else is to assist you as members of the family of light to succeed in liberating yourselves. Focus on the dance of yourself, your own happy exist dance. To what tune will you dance? And to what magic will you perform? And to what heights will you be willing to raise your own consciousness to give a new definition of possibilities to all of humanity?